Hey everybody, welcome to another recap of Dancing with the Stars. It's 80s week. Don't ruin my decade. I grew up in the 80s, so this is something that I hold very dear to my heart. Near and dear. Alright, so the Bangles showed up. Hooray! And they did a little medley with the troupe. Eternal Flame, Walk Like an Egyptian. Yeah, it was pretty kitschy. It was cute. It was pretty good. Alright, all of the numbers today, the judges decided that they were going to kill a little time by analyzing what the celebrities need to do to up the game and make it to the end. Alright, I'll just save y'all some time. Either do a really good dance or get your famous mom to tell her fans to vote for you. Done. Alright, so Hope and Max were up first with a tango. It was a little bit of improvement, a slight improvement for Hope. It almost seemed, though, like Max had a dummy tied to his feet. Like the dummy's feet were tied to his feet and he was dragging her around the floor. She ended up with a 24. Well, they ended up with a 24. Carson and Anna up next, or Anna, depending on which school of elocution you come from. They had a jive. 100% fun as usual, thank you. I've never seen Carson at any less than 100% fun. The dancing, you know, it wasn't technically there. But it's freaking Carson, so vote to keep him because he is like the... he's like the PR guy for the show. I mean, if he goes, it's gonna be... Alright, 19 for him. He's at the bottom. Nancy and Tristan up next with a rumba. Nancy was a cheerleader in high school. At first I was like, cheerleader? And then when she started doing her cheer, I was like, oh yeah, she's a cheerleader. She has improved a lot over the weeks. And this dance was surprisingly pretty good. It was better than I thought it was going to be. And the judges only gave them a 22, so I felt bad for her because I really thought she's shown a lot of improvement. Bangles time again. They sang Manic Monday and the troupe danced and I thought, oh, this is so sad. Their kids at home are probably like, Mom, you can't do the show. You have to help me with my English project. Could you read this for typos? Maybe you should go to the PTA meeting instead. It's really important. Oh, Bangles. Alright, so then JR and Karina were up next with a samba. They went on a little field trip to the Congo room, and I have to say, well done. JR was phenomenal, but the judges screwed him yet again, and he only got 110 for a total of 28. I was like, BS, this should have been a 30. This is just ridiculous. I cannot believe the raw deal he's getting. And then Rob and Cheryl were up next with a rumba, and Romeo showed up. Well, Romeo was showing Rob how to feel up Cheryl, and just because he molested her on the dance floor, it doesn't mean it was good. He is still 70% goofy out there. And Carrie Ann ended up giving him a 9. Really? The same score as JR? Really? So he ended up with a 25. I was very shocked about that. Chaz and Lacey up next with a samba. Buddy Schwimmer showed up. Everybody knows Buddy Schwimmer is the dad of Lacey Schwimmer and her brother, Benji Schwimmer. Wasn't he runner-up of So You Think You Could Dance? It doesn't matter now. He's working. Alright, they ended up with a 21. Even though it was Chaz's personal best dance, still ended up with a 21. I thought he showed a lot of improvement. I really did. I'm very surprised that they only gave him a 21. David and Kim up next with a tango. What can I say about this? He's still like a goofball. It was pretty lukewarm. Did Carrie Ann actually call him honey? Holy S. If somebody turned around and called her honey, you know darn well she would flip a shiz. That was just ridiculous. And Len gave him a 9, the same as JR. Are you people kidding me? Why are you doing this? He ended up with a 25. All right, Ricky and Derek closed the show with a foxtrot. John effing Waters showed up. Oh my God, I love that guy. All of his movies are fantastic. Huge fan. All right, so lucky you, Ricky. Ricky and Derek, their dance was better in hold. Every time they broke hold, it was just like a mishmash of craziness that didn't even relate to the dance at hand. The dance move that she taught Derek, I don't think it even worked with the dance, but they didn't even do it in unison, so it was just a big sloppy old mess. They were punished severely, though. They got 3 8s for a 24. So that was a pretty big smackdown for them after being at the top of the leaderboard all those weeks. Do you think it was a conspiracy? Did the judges tell them, hey, you know what, go out there and do whatever you want and see if we could bring you down, and then next week everybody will be, oh, you got to get back up there, so they're all going to vote for you and create sensation. You know that kind of stuff goes on all the time behind the scenes of these shows. Who knows? Just saying. All right, so tomorrow Kelly Clarkson's going to show up, do a little number or 3. I really don't know how many she's going to sing. Probably just 1. I'm sure there'll be other stuff to delight us on the show. But tomorrow's also the X Factor, so make sure you watch both. X Factor and the results show for Dancing with the Stars. Because on the X Factor, they're going to be revealing the final 16 before the live show. So, good times. All right, kids, till tomorrow, much love.